Let me know what you want.
Yep.
Yeah, man, we want to thank everybody for the support today. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know what I'm saying? We just was out today. You know what I'm saying? Me, brother Ishan. You know what I'm saying? This one to be heard. Had a nice peaceful demonstration. You know what I'm saying? It's going to continue. You know what I mean? We got a lot of support. You know what I'm saying? Not only physically, but on social networks and things like that. We got a lot of different feedback, you know what I'm saying, which was good. Some of it was good when we was in the protesting mode, you know what I mean? When we was out there protesting, some of it was good, some of it was bad, you know, also, and that's cool, you know, but at the same time, we still want to do what we have to do in order to be heard, you feel me? So, and the movement don't stop, man. We got a lot of questions and a lot of different concerns, but we gonna still move and do what we gotta do, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the beginning for a lot of good things to come for the community. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna definitely try to do our part, man, to bring it back to the way that it used to be. You know what I'm saying? The representation of those that came before us. You know what I'm saying? We got to bring it back to those days. You know what I'm saying? To where we doing more in our communities and things like that. And it's unfortunate that it takes certain events like this to spark that mentality. But that's what it took, and we definitely we appreciative of it within ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna continue to move and do some things. We got a lot of couple questions. When we was out protesting, you know, we got a lot of honks, a lot of thumbs up, and you know, good support. We got a lot of bad stuff. People screaming, you know, they should have killed Dean. We got people shooting at us and things like that, you know, in representation of they going to do this and all that. But it's all good, man. We don't run from that, you know. We're going to continue to do what we got to do in regards to being heard. This is a good peaceful demonstration, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to continue the movement. Just to ask my brother, man, you know, how did you feel about today, man, in regards to the things that were going on? You know what I mean?
Today as a whole,
move up a little bit, brother.
Today as a whole, you know, I felt that it was very positive, especially in the aspect of awareness. You know, us in this community, sometimes we can kind of get, how can I say, swarmed in, or we don't really get outside of our normal day-to-day routine in a society, this little small place. But it was very positive to spark that awareness and to let our people know and the people of the world know that we care too, and we're here for the support of that brother. Rest in peace, Mike Brown. You know, so now that we are aware and other people are aware, I just, you know, encourage everybody, you know, to get on board with the movement. This is not a fashion trend. This is nothing to be cool. This is just genuinely, you know, coming from the heart of some good brothers and good people who want justice. You know what I mean? And that's the main thing, man. You know, a lot of people don't care. A lot of people don't have time to care. A lot of people say they have things to do, which we understand. You know, everybody has family and obligations that they have to tend to. But in the same time and in the same breath, you know, what if it was your kid laying out there in the street, shot or mistreated, trying to get their education, or the list continues. This is not something that just happened. This goes on all the time, man, where brothers is being killed, and especially our young black men, you know what I'm saying? These people are intimidated by them, you know, and honestly, they're just as much intimidated by your so-called police forces and things of that nature too. So, you know, it's important that we put this out here to make everybody aware of what's really going on, man. And you know, like I said, and the brother capped off on, you know, we appreciate the support, negative and positive support. You know, that's part of a movement. So with that, you know what I'm saying, peace, man. Salam to everybody. Happy Thanksgiving, so-called Thanksgiving, or whatever it is that you know, your belief system allows you to celebrate.
Yeah, but what we gonna do, man? We gonna definitely continue to move. You know what I'm saying? This to build on what my brother was saying. Man, this we fighting against ignorance. You know what I mean? Ignorance, man. I mean, I seen a couple of posts, in regards to different events that occurred in other people's situations and lives. You know what I'm saying? Why is Ferguson so far away and people worried about that and different things like that? First off, you need to question yourself. You know what I mean? Listen, this is the whole thing. This is how you solve all your problems. You know what I mean? You start with you first. You know what I mean? When something happens, how do you react to that? You know what I mean? Like, me personally, this is not my first rodeo. You know? I mean, I've been doing this. I mean, I've been doing this. I didn't have nobody to come hold my hand. Well, my cousin, who was who was racially profiled in Wheeling, West Virginia, and got ran over by a cop car. You know what I mean? Got his arm fractured, and I had to stand outside for 5 days by myself. I mean, so when something happens in your life, or somebody imposes their will on you, whether it's the police or the judicial system, and you feel like it's not right in your heart, then go stand up for yourself first. You know what I mean? You don't need to call this organization or that organization. I mean, you always need witnesses dealing with these people. But first, you got to stand up for yourself. First, you don't go for it, and then other people won't. You know? Just to answer the one question, that's what somebody had posted, like, why didn't people do this when this happened locally and this and that? When I protested against the Steubenville school system, didn't nobody hold my hand? Nobody came. I did what was in my heart. You know what I'm saying? That's also documented. You know what I mean? And because that's what I felt. You know what I mean? I didn't call nobody up and say, come with me and all that. I went, and those who followed. If you don't want to follow, you don't have to follow. Continue to watch Love and Hip Hop and see where that's going to get you. You know what I'm saying? And a lot, like I keep saying, a lot of y'all are content, so just keep being content. But when you come trying, like I said before, we got brothers that's going to be there for you. You feel me? We're going to be there for you, man. We're going to be in support. You know what I mean? But you're going to come crying, though, first. You know what I mean? And that's how we feel, man. And we coming with positive energy, man. And we're going to continue to do things in the future, man. Where we got to bring it back to those times to where we looked out for each other and each other's babies and all that. You know what I mean? Because we got away from that. Now it's time to bring it back to that. You know what I'm saying? With this new generation. You know what I mean? With this generation and the next, we got to get them prepped. You know what I mean? We got to get the next generation mentally prepped for what's to come. You know what I'm saying? The faces have changed. You know what I mean? We got new leaders, man. New leaders in process. A lot of them are past and gone. Rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? But this is what they created. You're looking at what they created. So don't get offended by what we have learned, you know what I'm saying, and what we applying. You feel me? Marcus Garvey, he's gone. But he created something. You know what I'm saying? Elijah Muhammad is gone, but he's created something. You know what I'm saying? And Farrakhan, you know what I mean? He planted the seed. You know what I mean? The 5%ers planted the seed. The Nation of Islam has planted the seed. So this is what they created. So when you're upset or whatever, think about Malcolm and Martin and what they done for you and your community and for you and your rights. Then get upset with us and be offended and all that. Think about Martin and them. You know what I mean? Yes. Dying for you. You know what I'm saying? Think about Mandela in his time. He did 20-something years for you. You know what I mean? So when you get offended or you see us out here, this is what this is the transformation. You feel me? This is the seeds that they planted. You know what I'm saying? Within our mind. So, and that's how we gonna do, man. You know? So peace to everybody, like I said, that has supported us. And just know that the awareness is definitely gonna be on the forefront from this point on, man, because that's what we got to do, man. We have to stand up as a community or as an individual or whatnot, man. Just hope it ain't you. You understand what I'm saying? So peace to everybody, man. Again, I want to say peace to my stepson who came out and showed support. And we also ran into a whole bunch of new people, man. We ran into a whole bunch of new faces, you know what I'm saying, of different colors and ethnic groups and everything that said they gonna come out and support. So that's how we moving, man. So peace to everybody, man. Holla at me, man. Get at me at Facebook. We're gonna have a lot of different things going on. And that's what it is, man. Peace.